Hey guys, Heather here with Real Estate Concierge. Okay, so last week during our Flash webinar series, we talked about step one in setting up an LLC. And if you guys will remember, that is the name search. You know, that simple little name search, which can sometimes turn out to be a big deal because, hey, a lot of them exist in Texas and your name might be taken, so you have to go through and figure that out. Took me almost a month to name mine. But anyway, got it done, and that was your first step. Step two is what I'm going to talk to you about today. We had some comments asking for what is step two, so here we are listening to you, our audience, and we are delivering. So step two is actually deciding on your entity, okay? Step one, name search. Step two, deciding on your legal entity. So you've probably heard about many of these. You've got a C Corp, you've got an S Corp, you've got an LLP, you've got an LP. But today I'm going to talk to you about two ones that we use a lot in rental property investing. One's called an LLC and the other one's called a series LLC. Okay, I got to put my disclaimer on you guys because I am not a lawyer. Repeat, not a lawyer. Okay, this is not legal advice in any way, shape, or form. This is just a girl who deals with this kind of conversation a lot and that helps people build real estate portfolios. And naturally, we have some entity discovery conversation going on. So I'm just regurgitating that information to you from a real estate portfolio investment property builder's perspective. Capiche? Okay. So anyway, these two, series LLC and then the regular LLC. To give you a little bit of understanding, the first LLC came into one of the state's laws somewhere in about 1977. The series LLC came out about 20 years later in 1996. So to help you understand, the main difference there is timing, right? The longer something's been alive and circulating around in the laws and the courts, it gets learned about a lot more. So the series LLC has 20 years less of discovery and learning than the regular LLC. That's not good or bad. It's not a pro or con. It's just something to be aware of, okay? We don't really know the whole crest of what a series LLC means. Is what are the risks, what are the gains? We don't really know that all yet. We've only been doing it about a decade, probably shorter in Texas. But anyway, so that's one difference. The second one is an LLC is it's called a limited liability company. And a lot of people, as a general rule of thumb, kind of put 5 properties into one LLC, or maybe under $1 million or under $500,000 in assets. And that separates, your business, that LLC, from your personal assets, okay? However, if you have 100 properties, you don't want to put 100 properties into one LLC. So you would need to open maybe 20 LLCs with 20 different names and 20 different bank accounts and 20 different tax returns. Yeah, are you getting the picture? Overwhelming city, huh? So the series LLC is kind of like a nuance way to kind of organize and make it a little cleaner and a little easier. In that same example, if you had those same 100 properties, you have one series LLC, and each series, Series A, Series B, Series C, Series D, all the way to 100, what is that? I don't even know, 26 letters times 4. So you could call them anything you want. You could call them the address, which would be the best decision to make. And each property matches with that series underneath the main LLC holding company thingy that is the umbrella component, if you will, of that series LLC. And then you have one tax return and one bank account, and it's a lot easier to remove your liability because each series stops with that liability. So one house, one series, one set of liability. So, I think from my preference, by the way I'm talking, I prefer series LLCs. That's just my own personal opinion. Again, not a lawyer opinion, Heather's opinion as a girl that buys and sells property and helps her clients do the same. And that's the one I personally did for my own investment properties. And I hope this helps add a little bit of light to the difference between those two LLCs and to help you think about what kind of legal entity to get. There are no right or wrong answers. It's a personal and individualized decision. And if you want to talk more about it, we'll set you up with one of our legal partners that can really answer your law questions. We have a partner that specializes in series LLCs, and at the bottom of this we will link something called a Texas Guide to Series LLCs, because you just can't find that thing anywhere on the web like you can LLCs, and we think that would add a bunch of value to you guys if you want to read more. If you have any questions, give us a ring. We are helping so many awesome investors right now build wealth slowly. Get rich slow. We can help you do it too. Give us a call, text, email, Facebook, whatever. Send a dove. We will connect and we'll chat, and we will be honest and tell you the truth. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.